Morning legends. So I suppose this is sort of day 2 or section 2 of the rocket cover gasket change. After yesterday, gloves going on, there was quite a lot of oil, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see how things go. I've got my ignition coils, got a load of toilet roll to mop up all of the excess oil. I've got a new gasket, sort of interesting. There's a few other little ones as well knocking about, which I think I know where they go. So yeah, we'll see how this one unfolds. I'm guessing, I'm just going to guess, it's going to be pretty straightforward. One thing, obviously you've put the gazebo up because it's been absolutely chucking it down, so we want to make sure things are dry, or as dry as they can be, and we don't obviously want water getting into the engine. Not good. That's my limited knowledge, so fingers crossed, we'll see how we go. So a little recap from yesterday. Air filter was changed. So it's a brand new air filter, obviously taking that cover off, which gives us access into here. We took the 2 screws off the top here, it gives us access to the ignition coils. So what we'll do, this way around, so we've got 4, 3, 2, and problem 1. First ignition coil. So we've taken our wiring loom, we've unplugged those, we've unplugged that, we've got access all around the back. So I'm going to go around and finish off unscrewing these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll see how we go. Yeah, wait and see. So we've got all of the bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now just got to get one out of here and this one out. Possibly a little bit challenging, but we'll see how we get on. And then that cover should just lift off. So just to prove, there is a nut in there. There she is. This is magnetic, so fingers crossed. There she is. Soaking in oil. But they are all the same. So just put those 2 there. The only one that is different, worth noting, is this one here. So that is the one that is the earth for the ignition coils, which goes in the middle here. So fingers crossed, should be able to just give it a little jimmy and it will pop off, he says. Okay team, so we've taken all the screws, the bolts out. Just realised we've got these 2 sensors. As much as we've unplugged them, we need to unbolt them, and that should be it. The whole rocket cover should just lift off. So fingers crossed for Dave. We'll have a go at taking those off. I think it's an 8mm bolt. We'll take that off. Fingers crossed, see what happens. Stay with me. So plenty of oil on that. We'll probably give that a little clean up before it goes back in. There's one. Little wiggle out it comes. Yeah, again, quite a lot of oil coming off of that, but we'll keep the bolt with the part. Happy days. So fingers crossed this will come off now, he says. Of course it's not. What else? Right, team, I'm not going to lie to you, that was a pain in the arse. It's off. It is off. You can actually see the engine. A couple of other, pull that little guy out. So yeah, a little bit of a mess, I reckon, in here. So we're going to take these gaskets out, 1, 2. We're going to try and get the other ones out. This one is the thing that's knackered. It is that is completely flush. Alright, that's not doing anything. Oh, there you go, brittle. So that's going straight in the bin. And so we're going to give it a clean up. Give it a clean up, get rid of all the excess oil. So we're going to give it a wipe round the actual engine. So remove, going around all the oil around this stuff, and get it nice clean. Replace the seals on here, and then reverse the process, put it all back together. I say that. I'm going to clean out the cylinders as well, just to make sure obviously we can get all the excess oil out of those. Again, hopefully it'll start firing a little bit better. Yeah, so here we go. Right, team, so I managed to get the rocker cover off. It was these part of the wiring loom was clipped onto the back of the rocker cover, which they're now off, obviously. So from there, what I've done is I've just gone round for the majority of it and cleaned around the edge. So when we do put our new gasket into our rocker cover, which I'll do shortly, screw it all back on. It should be a nice seal. There's also, within our pack, we've got 4 of these other gaskets and 2 of the smaller ones. So within our rocker cover, we've got our 4 and our 2. So I've removed the 2 smaller washers, gaskets, sorry. They're going to go on. 4 slightly larger ones going in, and then we're going to put the new gasket in there, put it all back on, see what happens. It's just make it sound easy. Like I say, I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing, so who knows, we'll see what happens. One rocker cover, and this is the old gasket. We don't like that one, that can go. So we're going to put in this new gasket. Like I know what I'm doing, right? So what have we got? Let's start with smaller ones. So we've got, they're like little O-rings obviously, and we're just going to pop them in. Pop them into the top of there. Yeah, so we've got one on here, one's going in there. Should be good. So that one will just go in there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our other larger gaskets. 1, 2. Just so you can see, a bit clearer maybe. Got the gasket, it's going to go in this one here. And that's it. So we've got 4 new rings, 2 of the smaller ones, and then we're going to put our gasket in here. I'll find out which way round it goes. Guess we've got a corner, possibly there maybe. No. Okay, that's quite handy. So we've got this little lump, this little ridge here, which I reckon is going to sit like that maybe. Right team, so I wasn't far off. Starting this little corner, got quite a distinctive section here with the lump, and then we're going in through this wibbly bit. All doing is just feeding it into the groove. Again, got a nice corner point there. We're just going to slot in. Here's another little reference point for you. So, little hook there, in like thus, and then hopefully, all being well, it should. Here's the last little bit, isn't it? There we go. That is all in. Just another point as well. We've got this little section here, all the lump. That's what I'm saying there. So now, in theory, this is going to go. This is just going to go back on. We're going to put this cylinder things back in. And reverse the process, I guess. So, see what happens. Okay team, so what I'm doing, I've just about managed to get these ones in the middle. Like they're binding, so that's good. Just starting at the top, and then I'm going to work out, or like crossways. So just so that I'm trying to get an even kind of push down on that gasket as we go round. Just doing finger tight. And good news, all the bolts that I took out are all going back in. Haven't lost any, which is good news. Started with this one in the middle, because that's our earth, which we've still got our washer for as well. So go. It does start to work. So yeah, 10 of these, 2 in the middle. I'm gonna put the new ignition coils in, put the wiring loom back on, put the air filter back in, and then put the air filter cover on, and see what happens. Right team, moment of truth, put it all back together. Apologies, didn't get all of it. The battery died on the phone. So here we go. So you've still got the engine warning light. Leave that to run for a minute, see what happens.